Testing 1 2 3. Testing. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments, please. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments to make sure everything's all nice and clear. Let me know, please, in the comments. Please. Still waiting for one person. Just put in the comments if you can hear me. If you can hear me nice and clear, just put yes in the comments or just anything. Let me know, please. Let me know. Oh my God. Can no one hear me? We've got 9 people in the chat. Have you got anyone that can hear me, please? Oh, Michael Coleman, thank you very much, bro. How you doing? Michael Coleman, how's your day been? DJ Slinky J, how's your day been? How's everything? How's things at home? Everything good? Carlos, welcome. How you doing? You all good? Gaza SK, what's good, bro? How you been? How's your day been? Oh boy, it's hot in here, boy. Whew. DJ Festo, thank you very much, man. How's everyone doing, man? It is 9 p.m. Wednesday in the UK. I think most of you lot are from the US, if I'm guessing correctly. Yeah, so this stream today a little bit different to usually how I do things. So obviously normally on a Wednesday or a Thursday we normally go through my set lists of the past week or stuff like that, but I thought, you know what, let me change it up a little bit because I don't want to do them every single week because they'll kind of get a bit same-ish, and I want to try out some different types of content to see which things you guys like, etc. Navir, what's good, bro? What's good, man? You all good? So yeah, today's gonna be a little bit different. We got a lot a lot to get through. As you can tell by the title, how I organized 200 of my my DJ crates. Hopefully this stream will help you kind of get some ideas on how to set up your crates in Serato, because I know like a lot of DJs have different ways of organizing, and a lot of DJs don't know how to organize their music library. With me, I'm very particular on how I organize my music, because I feel like if you're more organized in your sets, the better your sets will go. But yeah, South London, oh Slinky, okay, so man's in the UK as well. I see you. Oh boy. Right, let's jump over to Serato. Let's see this one. Right, can everyone see Serato nice and clearly? Navir, okay. Navir, well, we got to, hopefully this live stream will be very informative for you, man. So if you can lock in and get some good information about it, then it's worth not working, you know? But yeah, can everyone see Serato nice and clearly? We got a lot of crates to go through tonight. Oh boy, it's so hot in this place, man. I swear, I'm like burning. DJ Kane Rep 416. It's a mouthful of a name, but what's good, bro? Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Are you having issues with your M1 MacBook? Nah, so I don't have a M1 MacBook. I actually just got an M1 Mac Mini today though. So yeah, so today I'm actually doing it off my old MacBook, so things might be a little bit slow, but going forward, I'm going to be using my new Mac Mini. So hopefully everything will be a lot faster. My computer at the moment, the fans are going mad because I've got Serato open, OBS open, YouTube running. Do you know what I mean? So I'm from Leeds. Okay, so we got a few people in the UK, man. Like normally when I do these live streams, there's a lot of people from the US. So it's good to have some UK people in the house today. So yeah, so anyone that just joined, basically I'm going through all my Serato crates to give DJs some kind of like some inspiration on how to organize their crates. I'm going to start from literally the start of all my crates and then just kind of give you a reason why I created give you a reason why I created the crate, how I created the crate, and maybe some things that I'm going to clean up going forward. So basically, let me get everything all lined up. I'm telling myself I'm gonna organize crates, but I never have the time. Seasonal, you know what? It's difficult, yeah, because when do you have the time to do it? Do you know what I mean? Like, when do you have time to actually organize your crates? Because we're so busy. When do we have time to clear out all our crates and start fresh? You kind of need to dedicate a whole 2 weeks to it. Like when you get home from work or whatever, spend like 2 hours, go sort out your music library. So, but hopefully, after tonight, you might have some new ideas on how to organize your library. Slinky J, hit me up after this. We'll talk about the M1 issues, yeah? It's only DJ Kane, but I'm doing fine. Cool. Right, so let's get this microphone here so you lot can hear me properly. Okay. So I have everything inside this Serato 2022 folder. I usually reorganize my crates every single year. So when it comes to the end of the year, after like during like after New Year, you know, when it's empty, you know, when it's like not busy in January, I normally have a nice clear out of my crates, and then I'll create a Serato. So next year I'll create a Serato 2023. The year after, Serato 2024. I like to have a nice refresh of all my crates at the start of the year. So let's start with the first one. So the first crate I have in here. So basically, what I've done is I've ordered it in the order I would usually do my set. I like to freestyle a lot when live, but then certain sets I would benefit having crates. Yeah, seasonal. As much as I'd love to just sit in the all folder, I couldn't. I need to be organized. But yeah, so all my crates, I literally start. So the crates at the top are literally for opening, and then as it goes down, as I go down, it's kind of like how the night progresses, but you'll see how it goes. So the first crate I've got here is opening mixes. You ever been into a club and maybe you've had to rush to get set up and you're not quite ready yet? So in here, I've just got, I don't know why this is in here actually. Let me get rid of that. So I've got 8 mixes, which are literally 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 30 minutes, 99 minutes, etc. These mixes are just something I'll throw on if I'm trying to set something up, if I'm talking to the manager, if I just need to have some music on in the background and there's no one inside the club. These are just tracks that I would just have playing. These are just a mix of like house mixes, and this one's an R&B one. Most of them are house mixes, you know what I mean? Like in a commercial venue, it's just good to have a little bit of house music just playing in the background. So that's just my first crate. So that's a nice simple crate there. So if I open this crate up, so ignore this one actually. Let's get rid of that. So when I start my sets, I always like to open up with certain songs. I like playing old school R&B. So usually I will open up with some old school R&B, but this crate here opening is just a bunch of crates full of tracks that I've opened up with before. So what I normally do is I'll play my set, and then the next day I'll go into my history, and then I'll take like the first 20 tracks that I played and then put them into this opening folder. So then when I go and play in another venue, I can be like, you know what, I opened with these tunes last week, let me open with them again. So when I start my set, I don't want to have to think too much. I just want to just get in and start playing. So for example here, I've just got a girly opening set here. So it's got tracks like 7 Days, Dilemma, Angel, My Boo, Empire State of Mind. You know, like opening songs, just nothing too fast, nothing too upbeat, just some old school. Usually I'd always play with old school R&B. So like you've got Leave, Jojo, Get Out, Happy Ashante, stuff like that. So yeah, that's the girl opening crate. Then I've got 80s newer opening. So basically some of your 80 BPM tracks that are like R&B tracks that I don't usually play. I've just chucked into this crate here. I've got an old school hip hop opening crate. So say for example, I wanted to open up with some old school DJ K Beats. How you doing? Say for example, I wanted to open up with some old school hip hop. I can just jump into this crate and play some tracks in here. This opening crate is kind of just it's just a bunch of previous opening sets I've done before. So say for example, I start my set and I can't really think there and then. I'll just jump into one of these. I'll pick one at random and then I'll jump in. So then there's stuff in here like, so here's my main, this is the one I normally play from mostly. So opening old school R&B. So if I order this by BPM, all these tracks in here, I don't usually play main set. So these tracks I can just open up with and they're just good songs that I like. Old school Chris Brown, old school Akon, Bobby Valentino, Usher. Like tunes that will just, when you're playing them, people will come in, they might start nodding their head, but they're not ready to dance yet. It's just purely opening tracks. I've got a crate in here called Opening Afrobeats. So obviously you've got main set Afrobeats. You've got your Burna Boys, Yeahs, you've got your Essences, but all these tunes here are kind of just like, I wouldn't say underground, but like lesser known Afrobeats tunes that you can play at the start when not many people are in the venue. So yeah, that's how I run that. Then I've got some opening slower dancehall, some slow dancehall that I can play at the start. I don't really play in this crate too much. Then I've also got this 110 opening R&B opening crate. So say for example, like I always used to start at like 60 BPM and then work my way down, but I wanted to see if I could start at 110 BPM. So I made a crate of opening tracks that at 110 BPM, then I would just work my way up and then come back down. So I'd work my way up to like 120, switch the BPM to 60 and then work my way down again. So yeah, so all these tracks here, you've got Caught Up, Usher, Changes, Tupac, 1-2 Step, all these tracks, old school R&B tracks. Like I said, I love playing old school R&B tracks, so these are just tracks that I would usually play at opening. So that's the opening crate. If anyone has any questions about anything in the crate, just throw me a question and I'll jump to any crate or I'll answer any question that you guys want. Okay, so I've done with opening. So the next crate I've got is a very commercial warm-up. So when I first started at my residency, what would happen would be I'd get in and there would be like a stag do or a hen do going on. And have you ever walked into a club, expecting it to be dead, then you're going to play some opening tunes and then next thing you know it's busy straight away, but you don't want to play the bangers straight away? So I've got a crate here of like very commercial tracks that I can play at the start that won't affect my set later on. So that might be an idea for you guys. So say for example, in your club, you might get there, you might set up your bag, you might set up your laptop, you get there, and then next thing you know, a bunch of people are coming and you have to cater for them. You can't play your 60 BPM, 70 BPM tracks because they're going to want to dance, innit? So you need to have like a crate of tracks where you can keep them dancing, but it won't affect your set later on. DJ Zigzag Mike, no worries, man. You know, we're just at the start, man. We only started 16 minutes in, but yeah, it was good, man. Thanks for joining. So yeah, very commercial warm-up. So let's go into here. So let's ignore these top tunes actually, but you've got tunes like, let's open this up a little bit. So I've got a few remixes in here. So this is how we do it. Mash up with Wannabe Spice Girls. I don't think I've ever played that, but yeah. So you've got, oh Mikey, listen, I've got so many crates, bro. So many, man. But you know what? Like, I have crates for every single scenario. Do you like DJing commercial? Would you rather play a set of what you would like to play here? Seasonal. I like playing everything. I like being an open format DJ. I like playing commercial. I like playing house. I like playing tiny bit of drum and bass. Do you know, I like playing everything. I would love to do an event where I can play old school R&B all night, but you can't always have your way. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind playing commercial stuff because I enjoy it when the crowd are having fun. So yeah, I'm all good. So yeah, so like your very commercial warm up, you've got RESB, RES. I was about to sing the tune. You got Respect, Aretha Franklin, and you got Hollaback Girls, Jamelia, Bad Vibes. So all these tracks here, just very very commercial tracks that I could play right at the start of my set if there's like a big crowd inside. Like I said, the venue I play at, they normally do have like hen do's, stag do's, or just like things going on right at the start at 9 p.m. So I need to be ready. So like I just said when Mikey joined saying I got a lot of crates, I have a lot of crates, but there's a crate for every single scenario in here. And if I don't have that crate, so say for example I'm DJing and I come across a scenario like that I haven't covered, I'll write it down in my notes on my phone and I'll go home and build a crate, so I never have to like worry about that scenario again. So yeah, so in very commercial warm up, it's just like your 120 bait tunes. So you've got Move Your Body, Eeny Meeny, Justin Bieber, Don't Ya, Sweet Dreams, you know, like songs like that. Then I've got this next crate. I haven't actually looked in this crate. I think I built this crate not long ago, but I don't think I know what's in here. What's in here? So commercial cheesy songs. So again, say for example you've got like a Hindu at the start of your set, right? Imagine you drop Mysterious Girl or Mr. Lover Man. Do you have chill rap hip hop crate? Do I have a chill rap hip hop crate? No, actually, I don't think I have a chill rap hip hop crate. That's something I need to do. I need to go through my hip hop tracks, find all the chill ones, and then put them aside and put them into a crate. So that's so you know what? I need to write that down. But that's another crate idea. So say for example, I wanted to start my set with some nice chilled rap and hip hop. I can do that. So yeah, back to the commercial cheesy songs. Like I said, I need to cater for like hen do's and stag do's. So you've got stuff like, I don't know, Shy Guy, Sexual Healing, Maria, stuff like that. I just class these are just like quick commercial cheesy songs that like a stag do or whatever would like. Next crate, all commercial 110 plus. So this is very similar to the very commercial warm up, but I don't know about you guys, but R&B and hip hop DJs, I guarantee, once you go past 110 BPM, you struggle to find tracks. I guarantee it. Like if you're an R&B, hip hop, urban, drill DJ, once you get to 110, I guarantee you're like, oh shit. Next thing you know, you're at 120 immediately. Like, do you know what I mean? You don't have them filler songs. So what I done was I made sure that I built a crate of tracks that are 110 plus, a bunch of tracks that I know will work in a club. So you've just got Hollaback Girl, Superstar. So most of these tracks are repeated across these crates, but I just feel like I just need these kind of crates because I've experienced these scenarios before. I've been DJing in a commercial venue. And then I'll get to 110 and they're like craving all the upbeat hype music, but I don't have it. Do you know what I mean? So I've just built a crate for that. Do you make an end of year crate with all the bangers from the year to play around New Year's Eve events? I haven't actually done that actually. I kind of like go through my crates and see what the biggest track was for the year. But I wouldn't say I'll make an end of year crate. Then again, I need to start doing like an end of year mix. An end of year mix would be good actually, to kind of reflect on what tunes came out this year. But with you guys, what do you think is the best? So it's what we're in March. We're in March now, innit? Yeah, it's March 23rd. What tune do you think is the best tune that's come out this year? Anyone, just whatever genre you think, put it in the comments right now. What tune do you think is the best tune that's come out so far this year? Patrick Morgan, no mixed in key. So Patrick, I actually removed the key the field in my Serato because it was just bugging me, because I start thinking too much like, oh my god, I need to mix in key. I don't really mix in key. I feel like mixing in key, I don't know, I just don't really do it. I don't know, that might be a wrong thing. But that's just one thing I don't focus on. I feel like mixing in key is more for your house DJs, maybe. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I might put the key back. Should I put the key back in? Let me put the key back in. Actually, hang on, where's key? Let's bring this over here. So Patrick's nice and happy. Hang on, key. There we go. Right. We got key. Patrick, we good? Lil Durk. Slinky J, what's your favorite Lil Durk tune? Okay, so next crate, 120 commercial walkabout. So I DJ in a walkabout venue, and I've just put together a crate of 120 BPM tracks that I need to play in that venue. Have you ever been DJing at a venue and you start playing like 120 BPM, say, and then you run out of tunes, you run out of songs. Like you're scrolling through and you're like, yeah, I could play that one. But then, when you go back home and you look at your crates, you're like, I've got so many tracks. I've got so many tracks in my library. Why didn't I play them when I'm out? But the thing is, when you're DJing, you're under so much pressure. It's like you miss so many tracks in your library. That's how I feel anyway. I feel like I DJ quite fast. So literally, I'm thinking 3 songs ahead. So I'm looking at my library. I'm looking at the next 3 songs that I think I can play. And it's always just the next 3 songs that I see that I recognize. So I've put together this crate, and just to help me play more songs and stop missing them out. Dance Music Q Club. So another venue I DJ at, they wanted me to play some more dance music. I'm not really that clued up on dance music. I'm very bad at dance music. So I've started to put together a crate of like dance music that I can play in that venue. With me, what I need to really do is go through this dance music and listen to the tracks themselves. I'm a culprit of just downloading songs and not listening to them like the whole way through. I don't know if a lot of you lot are like that. Like, say for example, a genre that you don't really know, you'll just download a bunch of tunes and then you'll just have them in your library. But because you don't listen to them, or you haven't listened to them, you won't play them because you don't know what the song is. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this crate together and I'm going through and I'm listening to the tunes. I'm being like, you know what, this one's good, and then I'll mark it down saying, yeah, this is one that I must play, etc, etc. But like all these things, like all these scenarios have happened in a club where I'm like, I need to fix this. Like if you're not making a mental note of like things you need to fix in your set, then you're not doing it right in it. Like if you're DJing, there's always something you can make better. There's always something that you can do better. So next crate, house music needs updating. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm very poor at house music as well. Very, very bad at house music. Jack Harlow, Nail Tech, banger. I'm very bad at house music. Like, again, okay, with me, I think with genres that I don't really know, I'm really bad with names. Like, I'm really poor with like remembering names of tracks. Like, I'm really good at R&B, hip hop, UK music, but when it comes to all these house songs, like, I'm so bad at remembering the names in it. So I've just put together a crate of house music, but it needs updating because I feel like I just play the same house music songs every single week. So I need to do a bit of updating. House extra, what's in here? Oh, house for walkabout. So the venue that I play in, it's just a bunch of house songs that I feel like I should play in that venue, or tracks that I have played in the venue previously that have worked. So I've just put them all in the crate, just to kind of like put them together and gather them all together. Next crate, UK funky commercial set list. So basically all these tracks here are UK funky songs that I know will work. So I've just chucked them into a crate. So normally if I do a funky set, I'll just start from top and then work my way to the bottom. So obviously you've got your bait song like Party Hard, you've got Funky Anthem, Do You Mind, Go, Make It Funky For Me, Too Many Man, Migraine Skank, all your bait tunes. I've just chucked them all into a crate. Instead of being in a crate of like 100 funky songs and then scrolling through, I've just put all the ones that I usually play into one crate, so it's just easy for me to access. Sorry, I can't help with that on Jesus. So yeah, so I've just put together a crate of just all them tracks in there. Next crate, 90s and 2000s R&B. What's my drink? I forgot how many crates I actually have. Oh, man, I'm trying to get through them as fast as possible, but trying to give you as much information and much reasoning of why I've actually created these crates. Also, people, DJ Seasonal, yeah, my Amapiano crate is coming, but there's not many tracks in there, but I'm due a download of Amapiano because I've got a few Amapiano playlists on my on my Spotify. I've been listening to a lot of Amapiano the past couple of weeks, and I've been like marking songs that I want to download. Quick question, does anyone use Tractor anymore? I don't think so. I haven't used Tractor. When did I ever use Tractor? I know 2 DJs. Out of all the DJs I know, there's 2 DJs that use Tractor. Andrew, do you use Tractor? And is it good? Seasonal, back to the Amapiano crate. Yeah, I'm going to be updating it. I have like 9 Amapiano songs in my library at the moment, but I'm due an upgrade. I think mixing key definitely helps with mixing rhythms to rhythms with dancehall. Patrick, if I'm honest with you, right, when I play dancehall, I'm dropping on the 1. I rarely mix. I'm literally dropping tunes on the 1. Slinky, if you look at the top up here, Heavy Hits record pool, they have quite a bit of Amapiano on there. That's where I get my Amapiano from. So if you want to check that record pool out, you can use the code DJCB and get your first month for $4.99. So yeah, check it out. Okay, 90s and 2000s R&B. Okay, I need to update my software soon. Get Serato, bro. I feel like Serato is the leader of DJ software. I feel. I use Recordbox today because I'm updating my USBs and it's very difficult to use. 90s and 2000s R&B, so self-explanatory. In here is all my 90s R&B tracks. As you can see, in here are all my 2000s R&B tracks. If I open these up, so basically, let's just do the 2000s. So basically, what I've got is 2000s R&B all. So I've got a smart crate of so if you see here, genre is R&B. The year is after 1999 and the year is before 2010. So that groups up all my 2000s tracks. Copy. Hang on. I don't know. I'm really weird with my crates, man. I do it all based on scenarios, bro. Like if a scenario, there's so many scenarios in a club, innit? So hang on, my computer's bugging out. Yeah, so I just do my crates based on scenarios, man. Like you'll see as I go down. So if you see here, so if you see these color things, so red, yellow, and green, basically the way I sort my music out is like, so red means like slow jams, like your slower tracks, so I know to play these at opening. Yellow are like not slow jams, but they're more tunes that like people don't really know, or your underground old school R&B tunes. And then green is like bait R&B tracks. So if you see here, if you just scroll down this list, you've got One Wish, Ray J, Confessions, Usher, Kiss Kiss, Chris Brown, 50/50, Just a Friend, so all your old school R&B tunes that everyone knows. And if you see here, I've got green in the remixer column. So if I go into edit, so you can see that year is before 2010, year is after 1999, remixer is green, and genre is R&B. So basically, I've just got a smart crate of all these tracks grouped up. So I just have them all in a smart playlist. I'm watching on TV, so I might not comment. Mikey, that's all cool, man. You just sit in the background and just listen, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good. So yeah, I'm really like, the way I organize my music might be a lot different and really weird to you guys, but you know, just what works for me. Like, what I'm doing might not work for another DJ, but this is just how my brain works, innit? Do you play trap music? Yes, Michael, I do, but not too much. Like, it's not really my thing. Like, I'll play all the bait tracks, but I wouldn't play it for a very long time in the club, innit? Like, I feel like I play for the girls in the club, and girls don't really like trap music that much, especially in the venues I play at. Like, they get very wound up when I play too much trap music. But yeah, so that's 90s 2000 R&B. Garage, a bunch of garage tracks, not too many in here. In here are just all the bait tracks that that everyone knows. Like, I have like, I think I've got like a folder of like 400-500 garage songs, and I've just condensed it down to this crate here of what, 106, because I feel like I don't need 400 garage tracks. I just need the 100 best ones that everyone knows, and that's it. And the rest I just deleted off my my computer, because it's just taking up unnecessary space. Like, I don't need them. This one, UK Garage Christie, I don't really need this crate. This is just a crate I built for some girl's birthday I done. UKG Set Practice. So basically, this is just a crate I put together just to start practicing, but it's the same as this one, so I can actually delete that. So freshers. Okay, so this is gonna be a long one. So last year, September, I done my first freshers week where I was playing commercial music. Never really done one before. I've done one where I've played like urban music, like your R&B, hip hop, your drill and stuff like that, but I haven't done one where they want like a lot of 120 BPM tracks. So what I done was I got thrown into the deep end. So I got like a whole week of bookings. I think I got like four bookings in 1 week during midweek, where there was like, can you play this and this at these venues? And I knew they wanted commercial music, but I wasn't really I didn't really know exactly what they wanted. So through that week, I'd just go and do my thing and try and figure out what they wanted. And then what I started to do was I got the history from all them crates, all them sets. I got the history from all them sets, put them into a folder, and I looked at them. I was like, okay, they didn't like this track. Filtered it all out. And then I just built up this crate here. So here, oh, hang on. Right, so in here are all the tracks that I figured out that all the students like. So you've got a bunch of 120 BPM tracks. Students love that upbeat music, mate. They love it. They love it so much, but then they also like their drill and their hip hop and stuff like that. CB, you set many cue points on each track. What do they look like? Yes. So just to divert away, if I go into Club Classics commercial, and then so if I go to Ayo Chris Brown, I hope this doesn't mess up my computer. So if I get rid of this cue point. Oh man, my computer. I really need my other new computer. 1 second. Come on. Are you loading? Don't crash. Don't crash. Are you loading? Right, I might not be able to show a cue point because I don't think my computer likes it. I've actually got too much stuff running at the moment. Right, hang on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's eject that. Let's go to this one. Can I play this? Right. I'll let that load. But back to the freshers bit. So yeah, with freshers, oh my god, my computer is actually bugging out. No. Right. I think everything's fine now. Yeah, with freshers, just to cut a long story short, I've just put together a bunch of crates of tunes that I know that freshers will like. Just so now when I go do another freshers event, I can come into this crate and I'll be good. Do you know what I mean? Pharaoh, the way I set my cue points, I literally set my cue points at the start of the track. So if it's an intro track, I'll set it at the start, then I'll set it 4 bars in, so the middle of the intro, and then 4 bars again where the song actually starts. I do that for all my tracks, unless it's an original version. Then obviously I do it. Usually original versions of tracks are like 4 bars long. I wish I could show you, but this is literally just bugging out. Yeah, so for each track I either have 2 cue points or 3 cue points. Sometimes I set my cue points on like a snare just before the drop to scratch it in, or I'll set my cue point like at a really important part of a track. If my computer decides to chill out, I'll show you. What about now? What about now? What if I show you now? What if I press play? I don't want to press play and it bugs out. Yeah, Serato ain't liking me today, so I'm not gonna try and upset it. Yeah, so freshers, all commercial tracks that they like, all house music they like, and then freshers UK, so all the UK tracks that they like. There's not that many in here, but yeah, this is just the freshers crate. Nothing too special there. All remixes. So, this is one of my favorite crates ever. But there is a lot in here. I think there's 644 edits and remixes. I get majority of my remixes from the mashup.co.uk, and also heavy hits and franchise record pool. I like to go around record pools and sites and download DJ edits, because I feel like they're your set a little bit more unique. Obviously it's all good playing the original version of the track, but if you can find a really good DJ edit, I feel like you should download it and then chuck it into your set. Obviously there's some really bad edits out there, some really bad ones with like DIY acapellas that just sound really bad, but I try and filter all them out and just try and find the good ones. There's no point in me going through all of these because it just won't really make any sense, but I've just got like a lot of these edits I play in my sets every single week. So you got In the Club, Tacky Tacky Blend, Ponder Replay, Tacky Tacky Blend, No Scrubs, what else we got? Lean Back, Work Blend. If I type in here, so if you've been in my live streams for the past like 5-6 weeks, you know that I love playing Raymond edits. So if I type in here, Raymond, right? Oh my god, what? Oh, nah, hang on. I thought I had 600 Raymond songs, but I don't. So yeah, so if I scroll down here, I have all these tracks and all these edits by Raymond. If you don't know about Raymond, get to know. Search Raymond DJ on Instagram. And if you want all of his edits, sign up to the Mashup record pool. Honestly, Raymond is one of the coldest DJs to do edits. One of the best. So if you don't know about Raymond, get to know. But yeah, all my remixes are in here. Anytime I get a remix in my library, I'll mark the genre as remix. And then if you look at this smart crate here, it puts in any song that has remix in the genre. It will add it into this crate, so I don't have to go through and manually drag it in. If you're not using smart crates in Serato, I suggest you do. They're really good for organizing your tracks and just making your life a lot easier. Okay, so next crate. Sing along girly opening before party. So I done a set not long ago, and I had a section where I just had the girls literally screaming the whole time, and singing their hearts out. So what I done was I got the history of that set, and then put all the tracks from that section into a crate. And all these tunes here, like, you know that if you play them, girls just love singing them. Do you know what I mean? So for example, Let Me Love You, Mario, Sexy Love, You Remind Me, Where Is the Love, Let It Go, Real Love, Juicy, Always on Time. All these tracks here are tracks that girls would love to sing. So if you're trying to warm up the girls, this is a great crate to have. But yeah, like I said, like another scenario. So say, for example, I fancied making the girls dance on the making the girls sing on the dance floor. Jump into this crate and play these tracks in here. Like, I'm a firm believer of just making your life easier when you're DJing. Like, I don't like to think too much when I'm DJing. I like to just, like, because I'm so organized, everything's just like ready and there for me. I can just jump into a crate and I know that crate's gonna have what I want. But yeah, I feel like a little bit of organization could really help you in your DJing. So hopefully I'm giving you guys some ideas, some inspiration on how to kind of sort out your sets. We're getting to the good bits now. So I've got one more crate and then we're getting into like the main part of my actual crates. Early UK warm-up tracks to play with original warm-up. So I always normally play the same warm-up songs. Your Rihanna Works, your Drop It Like It's Hot, your In My Feelings, Drake's, whatever. But I never really play like UK tracks in them. I have a UK warm-up section that I always do, but I just, some of these tracks I don't really play in them. So like all your tracks like Bestie by Young'un and like Fashion Week, all these tracks here, if you're from the UK you'll know about these tracks. Like your Afro Swing era, like all these tunes are like, they're quite old now, so they won't really run like main set, but you can play them when you're like opening up kind of thing. So like Into Western and Yo Darling, if you lot know about this tune, big tune. Do you remember this tune, My Yay Is Different to Your Yay? Big rhythm. I played that the other night actually. It still goes off. Fine Wine, Fine Girl. So yeah, so I just put together a crate of just tracks that I feel like I could play a little bit earlier on, because I feel like sometimes when I'm playing like UK tracks, I feel like, oh, I can't play them too early, because obviously like that's like, how can I explain this? All these UK tracks are like, how can I explain this? I can't even explain this. I just feel like I need to start bringing into these tracks into my my early warm up to kind of get people on the dance floor and mix it up a bit. Actually, no, that's it. Basically, I don't know if you lot from the UK, like the crowds these days, all they want is UK stuff, and they don't even care about your Drop It Like It's Hot anymore. They want to hear UK stuff. So I thought, let me try and mix in some of the UK stuff into my warm-up when I'm trying to get people dancing. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out, but obviously my brain ain't working today. If I'm not making any sense, I'm very sorry, but this is just it just makes sense in my head, you know, when something just makes sense to you. So yeah, hopefully I'm making sense to some of you, and hopefully I'm giving you some sort of ideas for your crates. Okay, so we've got rid of all, so we've gone past all the like the basic crates, the whatever crates. So now into the big crates. So this crate I'm in every single week. Warm up is one of the most important parts of the night. If you don't know how to warm up, you need to learn how to warm up. But right, if I open this up, so in here is where I live majority of my set, getting everyone warmed up. So the first one, early 70s commercial drill bits. So I've noticed that when I'm playing to younger crowds, they want UK drill early on. and they want they want Central C, and they want all this stuff early. So what I've done is I put together just a small crate of tracks that I could play early and it won't affect my main set. So if I just play like, I don't know, Goosebumps, Antidote, Overseas, like all these tracks here, a little bit of this, I can play these early-ish on and it won't affect my main set. Because I feel like nowadays the students and the kids, they want all this music so early. They want it so early, and I feel like, and they don't know any of the other old school tracks. So have you ever tried playing old school to like 18-year-olds? They're literally standing there like, what the hell is this? So I've had to start incorporating some of like the more current tracks into my warm-up just to keep them happy and keep like build the dance floor. So yeah, so this is just a crate of all them tracks there. CC and alternative UK. What's this? I don't even know what this is. I can't even explain that one because I don't know what that is. UK warm-up remixes. So you know I showed you my remixes crate above. So what I've done in this one is filtered out all the tracks that I can use for warm-up. So in my remixes folder, there are a lot of tracks that I wouldn't play to like big crowds. Like some of my remixes are purely there just to open up with, you know, like some of the tracks that just don't really make sense. Like some of the edits don't really make sense, so I wouldn't play them to big crowds. But in this folder here are a bunch of tracks that I can play during warm-up to get people dancing. So let's go through some of these. So you got Miss Fatty Fatty, Fiesta Rhythm, you've got Ayo mixed with Bestie, Go Crazy, What's Love, Work, Bam Bam Rhythm, It Wasn't Me, No Games Blend. Do you know what I mean? Like all these tracks here I can play during warm-up and get people dancing. So I had to go through all 600 tracks, go through and be like, okay, yep, I can play this warm-up. Nah, this one's gonna stay opening. Do you know what I mean? Like I had to go through and filter through. So now I can jump into this crate. If I want to make people dance with just edits and remixes, I can literally sit in here. Don't Tell 'Em, Dancehall Remix, Candy Shot Body, what else we got in here? Fine Love, Mia Blend, like all these tracks here, yeah, sick. Cool thing I use for my crates to keep them organized in the way I play. I hold command and click BPM and keep holding command, and I click. Oh, Patrick, I was reading that. Yeah, okay. So that's warm-up remixes. Next crate. Ladies. So I have a crate purely for girls. So obviously the most important thing when you're trying to build a dance floor is to get the girls dancing, right? So I built a crate of just girl tracks. If you want a list of all these tracks, there's a link in the description of a link to all these crates. There's a link in the description where you can see all these crates and all the tracks in these crates. So go check them out. The link is in the description. So in this ladies folder, if you scroll down, there are just a bunch of tracks for girls. So let's go through some of them. So Miss Independent, Sexy Can I, My Boo, Empire State of Mind, Rude Boy, Umbrella, Buy You a Drink, Irreplaceable, Girl. What else we got in here? Foolish. Why have I got so many duplicates? Damn. What else we got? Empire State of Mind, Dilemma, Down on Me, Edit, Replay, Ayaz. Like all these songs here, I guarantee if you play them, girls will love them in it. So again, this was another scenario I had to get covered. Like I was really bad originally at like trying to build a dance floor of girls. Now I can jump into this crate here and literally sit in here for like an hour and keep girls dancing. Like I ain't got a problem with keeping girls dancing anymore on the dance floor. So yeah, okay. Next crate. Right, we got quite a few crates to get through. How long we've been on this for? We've been on this for, where's this thing? 52 minutes, plenty of time. Okay, so next crate I've got is very commercial dancehall. So Don't know about you lot, but in the venue I play in, they love dancehall, but they don't know dancehall properly. They think they know dancehall, but as soon as you put on like some underground vibes cartel or like skilly bang or skeng or anything like that, they're standing there like, what's going on? So I've put together a crate of just pure commercial dancehall songs that everyone will know. So you got Who Am I, Beanie Man, Head Tie. Then I've got a bunch of dancehall edits of original tracks. So Drop It Like It's Hot, dancehall edit, No Games, Dude, Murder She Wrote. I got this Single Ladies dancehall mashup. I don't even play the original anymore. I literally just play this. Fever, Vibes Cartel, Hold You, Rum and Red Bull. So all the tracks that everyone loves are in this crate, and I've been building this crate up. There's not that many in here, but I guarantee, like, how many's in here? 40 tracks in here. Like, I can play a good little section of dancehall, and everyone will know these tracks. So yeah. So if you, I feel like, yeah, so me, like in my scenario in my club, I need to have like a commercial dancehall crate because yeah, it's a scenario I need to have covered. Then I've got, if I open this up, I've got R&B hip hop warm up. So literally hip hop warm up and R&B warm up. So what I done was I went through all my R&B tracks, all my hip hop tracks, and then I went. So in this smart crate here, if you go to edit, comment contains commercial R&B warm up, and label doesn't contain opening R&B warm up. So basically, I marked them with either commercial R&B warm up or opening R&B warm up. So basically, all the tracks in here are commercial R&B warm up, and I know that I can play them in like an urban venue. So you know when you go to like an urban venue, you can't play too much commercial stuff at opening. So in here, I'll literally sit in here and warm up the crowd with just pure R&B and hip hop. No commercial, no like cheesy pop music, like pure R&B and hip hop warm up here. Then I've got urban warm up in here, so just basically UK urban warm up. So I went through all my tracks and then just marked all the tracks that I felt like a warm up. Urban warm up over 2018. So this crate is purely warm up tracks that are a bit newer, because I feel like some DJs feel like when you're warming up, you need to play old music. With me, I wanted to try and play some warm-up tracks that are more recent, tracks that won't affect my main set, so I chucked them all in here. And then my main UK warm-up, like just before I go into my main set, I'll always like play like a UK warm-up to get people kind of into the main set kind of thing. Damn, I misread the time. I thought the live stream was at 10. King D, do you know what? It was at 10. It was originally at 10, but YouTube said to me that the best time to live stream was at 9 p.m. So sorry about that, bro. I need to make it a little bit more consistent. What time do you like? What time do you guys prefer, 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.? Let me know and I'll do that going forward. So yeah, that's my main UK warm up. Usually, I always normally start my UK warm up with No Words, Dave, and Mostack. I always start it. I don't know why, but it's just a good track to kind of jump into my UK warm up. Okay, so DJ Kane, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. might be a little bit too early for me. Like I've got work and I need to put my son to bed and I need to spend time with a woman as well. So kind of 8 p.m. might just be that little bit too early. But yeah, club classics. This is another crate I literally live in every set. So in here is just like whatever venue you go to, all these tracks in here should bang or should cater to any crowd. So if you're playing to a open format if you're playing to an open format crowd, I feel like this crate here will help you out a lot. I've got this crate. I've got this crate in the description down below. So if you go down in the description down below and click one of the links and look for Club Classics or Club Classics warm up, you'll be able to find every single track inside this crate. So yeah, go check that out. King D, me personally, I like 10 p.m. All right, I might make it 10 p.m. I have been doing things 10 p.m. but I've been trying out the times, and I feel like 10 p.m. has been a better time for me. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so main UK warm up, that's a replica of that, so I can just delete that. And then edits. So this crate here, I've been trying to build a crate of all my edits and them all grouped together. So for example, if the instrumental of an edit is Serrani No Games, all the tracks are in here. I got 5 on it: Tacky Tacky, Forgettable, Unforgettable, Shape of You. I try to just group them up because normally I'm playing edits and I want to play like another edit linked to it, so I tried doing that, but it got too much hard work. Like I've got so many edits, right? I just couldn't keep up. I just don't have the time to do it. So maybe one day I'll get this done. But yeah, cool. Right, so main set. Dearie me, I've got so many crates here, man. so many crates. Let's close these up. Okay, right. Oh boy. Whew. Okay. If anyone's got any questions, chuck them into the comments. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. So main set. So let's start with the BPMs first. So basically what I've done is I've just grouped my main set by BPM ranges. So 50 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, and 90 to 120. Don't ask me why I've done that. I just feel like it works better for me. And also I just kind of like jumping into the 50 and 70. So say for example, I'll go into here, close this down. So if I go into here, so I just know that if I scroll down, all these tunes in here are main set tracks, and I like not having too many tracks in one crate, because like it just keeps me like it feels a lot more organized and it's a lot more easy to manage. Have you ever had a crate that's just got too many tracks in there? You just lose track of what's in there. Especially with main set, I just like to just have everything kind of small and compact so I know what's in there. So 50 to 70 main set, so basically your slower tempo, like it's basically in here is just your slower tempo hip-hop tracks. So you got The Box, Coco, OT Genesis, Bodak Yellow, from the UK, Funky Friday Dave, No Type, Congratulations, all your slower tracks I'll chuck into here. And then if I close that, it's the same for 70 BPM. So if I just close this, so in here, literally I've got, actually I'll get into that in a minute. So in here, it's just a bunch of 70 BPM tracks that I know will work during main set. So you've got Clash Dave, Whoop T, Digga D Woy, Future, Commas, I Get the Bag, etc. Then inside each of my main set crates, oh, Serato, don't fail me now, please. No, don't fail me now. 1 second, people. Right. So, inside my 70 BPM main set crate, I filtered it down even more. So I've got 70 main set, but then inside here, I've got 70 main set, I've got 70 main set hip hop, and 70 main set UK. So the two genres that I have in my main set are hip hop and UK music. So it's all your drill, all your trap, etc. But sometimes I like to just play like a main set section of just hip hop tracks, or a main set section of just UK tracks. So I've just filtered it down. So if I want to just play UK tracks, I know I can come to this crate here and then go through all these. If I want to jump to hip hop, I can play this. If I want to play both at the same time, I just go to this main set overall one, and it has all the tracks in here. I've also filtered it down as well by 70 bait. So 70 bait is tracks that everyone will know. So for example, Look Alive Drake. Someone tell me it's someone that doesn't know Look Alive Drake. Little bit of this, Central C. From if you're from the UK, everyone knows that. No Diet, Lemonade, Paris, Gun Lean, Keisha Becky, like all these tracks in here are bait tracks that I know that all the crowds will love. What I do to help me organize my crates the way I play, I hold command and BPM, keep holding command and click the color box. Oh, okay. So do you filter? So Patrick, do you mean you filter the columns, so you group them together? So I know what you mean. Yeah. Funny thing with that, right? I always go and do that, but I always forget how to get out of it. And I think you just do the same thing, but in reverse, I think. But yeah, I used to try and do that, but then I remember once I left it on, and then all my crates were just all over the place. So I've just stopped doing that now. Yeah, so 70 bait, I've got 70 commercial, so all your commercial tracks, it's in 70 BPM. I've got in here 70 BPM girl tracks. I haven't really got that many in here. I've literally got like what, 15 tracks in here. So I've just filtered it down even more. And then 70 Mandem, so all your like hype jump up tunes is all in here. So like I said, people, I've got scenarios, I've got crates for every scenario. So I'm really like, there's a lot of times where there's a lot of guys on the dance floor that want to jump up, they want to show their gun fingers, they want to do this and that. And this crate here, I can jump in here and I know that every single track in here will have the guys hype. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's just how I filtered down my my main set. And it's kind of the same for 80 to 90 and 90 to 20, 90 to 120. 90 to 120 is a little bit different. Well, I wouldn't say a little bit different. It's got girls in here, and there's a lot more tracks in here. It's got main UK warm up as well. Inside each of my main set crates, I've got main and I've also got warm up. So say for example, I'm playing main set and maybe I might have jumped the gun a bit and I played main set too quick. I can quickly go into warm up here, which has all my warm up 70 BPM tracks, and then play a track from here. Do you know what I mean? So instead of me going all the way back up to my warm up folder, scrolling through and trying to find a track, I can just jump into here and do and find a track here. This is just to make my life a little bit easier. So yeah, that's what I've got in all my BPM crates. And then up here, I've literally just grouped all the tracks that, so in here, I've just grouped all the tracks that are commercial in here, all the girl tracks that are in main set in here, bait, Mandem. So like, say for example, I wanted to play a main set of just pure commercial tracks. I can go into commercial main set. Oh, what's happened now? I can go into all commercial main set, and I know I can sit in sicko mode. That's not me. Way too sexy. Hotline bling. Let's go down a bit. Cardi B up. Bobby Smurder hot. PIMP. Teach Me How to Dougie. Go down a little bit more. What else we got? Options, Fine Girl, The Motto, OT Bop. Like all these tracks here are commercial and they're main set tracks. So basically I'm just making my life easier. Some people might look at this and be like, this is overkill and this is too much. But like I said, people, this just makes sense in my brain. But yeah, that's that. So next crate, Afrobeats. So I've only recently started playing Afrobeats religiously in my sets. Like last year, I wasn't playing Afrobeats too much. I didn't really know the genre too much. but now I'm getting a lot better at it, and I'm starting to like find like newer Afrobeats tunes that I like. So in here are just all the Afrobeats tunes that I like and I feel like will work in a club. So Legover, Jaja, Pookie. So hard not to play a banger without Drake in it. TY, trust me. Trust me. So yeah, so all these tunes in here, but I'm gonna be honest, I do need to clean up my Afrobeats folder because there's a lot of tunes in here that I don't really play anymore. But yeah, there's a few tunes in here. There's one tune that oh my god, Mikey, I've forgotten the name of it already, man. Oh my god, Finesse. That tune Finesse, yeah. Big tune. Was it by Feels and Buju? Big rhythm, man. Big rhythm. But yeah, in here are just all my Afrobeats tunes. Now, who mentioned about Amapiano? It was DJ Seasonal. You ready to laugh at this, right? Bang. Oh, Serato is bugging. Right. So, if I can filter this. Right. Actually, no, this is grown now, actually. I could go through all the record pools and download every single Amapiano tune that they have. But I won't know them. I won't know them. I won't know if they're good in the club. So what I've been doing over time is just like listening to Amapiano sets and listen to Amapiano playlists and then hearing songs that I really like. And if I really like them, I'll note them down, then I'll download them. So Amapiano is a brand new genre to me. I think it's a vibe. I think it's a sick genre. But I don't want to just download all the tracks and kind of disrespect the thing. Like, I want to go in and play the tunes that I like and play it properly. So what I'm doing is actually I'm listening to Amapiano DJs and seeing how they play, and playing the genre correctly. I feel like there's a lot of DJs that just take their own mixing style and then put it into Amapiano, but that's just not how it's supposed to be played. So yeah, I'm really taking my time with the Amapiano thing, but there's a few tunes that I really like. So there's Amino, Mona Lisa, 6 I like this rocking tune. Then there's Keystar. There's Keystar remix that I usually play. So yeah, so all these tracks here, yeah, I love playing them. So Amapiano is a massive genre, man. It's so good, and like I've got so many new tracks to download now in my Spotify liked playlist. I've got a bunch of tracks I need to download, man. So yeah, hopefully next time I do one of these crate videos, there'll be a lot more Amapiano tunes in there. Right. Oh god, my back is killing me. Oh. Right. So we're nearly done. We're nearly done-ish. Dancehall. So ignore this top one. So all dancehall. So I had, and Mikey can confirm this, I had a dancehall folder of around about 2,000 songs, or maybe 1,500 maybe. It was definitely over 1,000. I had it on my laptop and it was taking up so many gigabytes. So what I done was I went through every single track and the ones that I knew I wasn't going to play or the ones I didn't like, I deleted them. And then I was left with these tracks here. There's not that many. Well, let's have a look. How many's in here? 400 tracks exactly, damn. So there's 400 tracks in here that I like or I play or I want to play. So yeah, so it's dancehall. Again, like a year and a half ago, I didn't really play it that much. I played all the bait songs, but now I've understood how to play dancehall. I understood how to juggle. Let me double check my camera is on. Yeah, camera's cool. I've learned how to like juggle dancehall. I've learned how to mix it. I've learned how to, do you know what I mean? So I'm getting a lot better at the genre now. So I do play dancehall a lot now. Like, I think I play it well. Obviously there's dancehall DJs that smash it. Like, you've got like you got Silk, you've got Lani, you got all these DJs that play dancehall properly. I could not touch them guys. They know their dancehall in and out. I'm just kind of getting to know the dancehall and how to play it. So yeah. Yeah, Mikey, trust me, there was bare tracks in there, man. And basically it's all the rhythm cuts in it. So like, obviously there's so many rhythms out there and there's so many cuts of that rhythm, but some of them you just didn't need in it. So yeah, so in here are all my dancehall tracks. It's everything from Vibes Cartel, Cranium, Stylo G, Ding Dong, Adonia, Popcorn, like bunch of tracks, Wayne Wonder, like, do you know what I mean? There's so many tracks in here that I just love playing. And then I've filtered them down by like slow. So I've got slow dancehall, rhythms, which is just like your bait tunes that everyone knows. So like your Who Am I, Beanie Mans, and your Romies and stuff like that. So I've grouped them into there, just so like, say for example, say if I'm playing dancehall, I can jump into rhythms straight away and I can just bang any song in here and it will work. Bruck Out is just like making, like, basically I've just named it that because these are the tracks to get the girls dancing, or just like all the tracks that all the girls love. Then you've got girl tunes. In here is just like the songs for the girls, so like your Shen Sias and your Gaza Slims. There's not that many in here because I haven't really got that many. But yeah, that's in there. And then your man tunes, your gunman tunes, so your Movados, your Skilly Bangs, your Ding Dongs, you know what I mean? Like all your like hard dancehall tracks I've got in here. I need to trying to figure out how to keep up to date with all the tracks, man. Like, there's dancehall coming out every single day, man, and like, it's hard to keep up, man. It's hard to keep up. So that's dancehall. Old school, listening to Shawnee B on One Extra Help with my dancehall tracks. Yeah, so TY, I listen to a lot of DJs live sets, and that's helped me figure out what DJs actually play in sets and how they play them as well. So that's a good way if you want to up your dancehall game. Old school tracks, I'm not going to go into this too much, but in here I just have all my old school tracks. So if I don't know how many tracks I've got, like, yeah, I've got like 3,490 old school tracks. I love old school R&B, I love old school hip hop, old school rap, all that stuff. So yeah, I've got a whole crate of this, and I've just filtered it by like slow R&B, opening R&B, and then bait R&B. I'm not gonna get into it too much because you guys might fall asleep. But so that's old school. Drum and bass. You lot ready for this massive drum and bass folder? Boom. 8 drum and bass tracks, and they're not even like proper like deep drum and bass. So for freshers, I was told they like drum and bass. So I thought, you know what? Let me put together a little crate. Like, I don't like drum and bass too much. I don't mind it. Like, all these tracks here, I don't mind playing. So I've got a crate of 8 drum and bass tracks. And what I'll do is I'll enter the crate, start with this, and I'll go down, 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 end with Tiny Temper Pass Out, and then carry on my set. I feel like I don't need that many more drum and bass songs. I think this is perfectly enough for my music library. But yeah, weddings. So I'm starting to get back into doing private events and weddings now. So I'm trying to build up like a wedding crate. It's difficult to build a wedding crate when you haven't done that many weddings, because it's like, what music do they want? But it is basically like just like cheesy party music in it. So in here, I've just got a crate of wedding cheesy music. So just in here, like you've got your Barbie Girls and Who Let the Dogs Out, Saturday Night, Cotton Eye Joe, Subfocus, Desire, Drum and Bass. Yeah, see, like I don't even know that tune. That I guarantee that's like a really bait drum and bass song, and I have no idea what that is. I'm so bad with drum and bass. So yeah, so in wedding cheesy music, I've literally got like all the cheesiest music you can think of. So Twist and Shout, Michael Jackson Beat It. Let's go down there a bit more. Mr. Brightside, 9 to 5, Power of Love. Like all these tunes here are just the most baitest wedding tunes. And I think what I done was I went on I found a playlist of so yeah, so hopefully when I do my wedding, I've got a wedding in June. Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, but then I've mixed that with like some wedding club classics. So like I feel like if I go to a wedding and I play like, I don't know, Riding Solo, Jason Derulo, it will work. Or like you drop it like it's hot. Like all these tracks will still work in it. So yeah, so this crate here is going to be my wedding crate that I'm going to try out in June. Then hopefully build on it. 80s. Again, this is kind of linked to the weddings and like the private parties, but 80s music, just got a bunch of tracks in here. Again, I'm really bad at like 80s music and all these like older genres. So I just kind of need to just chuck everything to a crate, go through them, and like just figure out how to play these songs in it, because I guarantee we've all been there. Like you go to a wedding and you're playing songs that you don't like and you're not really feeling it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and put some effort in to kind of get to know all these 80s tunes again and like play them, and hopefully I can make a good set out of them, and then yeah, hopefully my wedding will go good, but we'll see. Football matches. So I play in a sports bar, so there's a lot of football matches that go on, like the World Cup and stuff like World Cup, Euros, etc. And I have to sometimes warm up for them or play during half time and stuff. So my manager gave me a playlist of all tracks for their football. So I literally downloaded every single one. So in here, it's just a football crate. If you want this crate, check the link in the description down below. There's a list of all these tracks in there. So yeah, go check them out. The same boxing matches. We do a lot of sporting events in the venue. So if I open this up, I've got pre-boxing and all boxing. So pre-boxing is obviously the songs before the boxing match. So obviously all the tracks to get everyone hype. So you got Lethal B, Pow, Paris, Big for Your Boots, Started from the Bottom, Jesus Walks, Fight Night. All these tracks here. All these tracks here will get the kind of like the crowd all nice and hyped before the fight comes on. And then when the boxing is finished, obviously there's still going to be people in the venue, but it's going to be all the guys that are like, they think they're the boxers. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be drinking and stuff. So you're not exactly going to play like single ladies, are you? So I'll just play a bunch of these tracks in here, and then they'll all leave, and then I can start the party kind of thing. Brunches, I do a brunch. Well, I used to do a brunch. I don't do it anymore, but it was a Beyonce brunch. So it's just all the tracks in here for that. Lovers Rock. I love Beres Hammond. Beres Hammond is a cold, like Beres Hammond is sick. So if you don't know about Beres Hammond, get to know about Beres Hammond. So yeah, I've got a crate of Beres. I've got a crate of Lovers Rock. So yeah, I need to update this. It's another bloody set, another crate I need to update. But yeah, then there's reggae. Again, I need to go through my reggae tunes and download some more. Like all these tunes here, I rarely even touch this crate. I've just made it a smart crate and then just put it out there. Christmas, you ready for this crate as well now? Yeah, 9 tracks. Oh. When I first started DJing, right, I downloaded like 200 Christmas songs, because I think I downloaded like I think I got a torrent of like, the Now It's Christmas volume 1, 2, and 3. I think I downloaded like all of them. And then I was like, why do I have so many Christmas songs clogging up my music library? Like, I don't need them. So literally, I filtered down all the tracks to the 9 that I would actually play, and that's it. I deleted the rest. I saved so much megabytes on my hard drive, man. So literally now I've got these tracks here, 9 tracks here. Whenever I need to play them for Christmas, I'll run them, and that's it. Kiri Sax House, so I play with a saxophone player every now and again. So these are all the tracks that he likes to play on the saxophone. So kind of I'll play the tracks and he'll play over the saxophone, that I can mix from one tune to the other, and he'll just know what's going on. And because there's nothing worse of like me playing me playing and then him not knowing what's coming next. Or I don't know if you guys have had it before, where like, have you ever had a saxophone player come in and you don't even know what song to play because you don't even know if they play it? Do you ever play mixes at the start? TY, yeah. So at the start of this, actually, I explained that I've got a crate here with just opening mixes, but I don't really use them. I only use them in certain scenarios, but most of the time I like to actually play live during opening, because I feel like it gets me warmed up and it gets me ready. If I just chuck a mix on, I feel like I'm not warmed up and I won't play my best. But yeah, that's that. Acapellas. So I've got 535 acapellas. I've been meaning to go through this folder for so long. So long I've been meaning to go through this folder, but it just takes so long. Like, I want to be able to have an acapella crate where I can jump in and then use the acapellas in my sets. But yeah, it's just taking me longer than I want, to be honest. It's really difficult to go through all these. So maybe if I have a spare week, 1 week, I'm going to go through them all and do them, but not at the moment. Commercially pop, build this for clubs. Okay, this is just commercial pop music. I don't know what this is. All Mandem set that came down from earlier. Okay, so that's my main Serato 2022 crate. A big anyone that's still in here from the very beginning. That was a long hour and 25 minutes. So yeah, so I'll just touch on the rest of the crates down here. They're not really that important. These are just crates that are like I've created recently, but they haven't been sorted yet. So in this one here, venue and set analysis, what I like to do is, say for example, I played a set. I'll go into the set and I'll put it into here and analyze the set, see how I done. So literally, so I'll order it from 1 to whatever, and this is the order that I played my set in. And then I'll sit down and I'll go through and see what I done and where I could improve. And then underneath here, you see walkabout analysis. What I done was that same set. I don't know if it was this one. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, so it might not have been that one. So this one. So say for example, so every set I normally play in sections. I play in sections every single set. So this is the section order that I played my set in. So I done opening, commercial opening, house, garage, UK funky. Then I went into warm up. Then I went commercial dancehall. Then I done warm up 2. Then I done 80. Oh, don't do this now. Serato, please stop. Right, I'm gonna leave that there. Then I played 80 main set, 60 main set, 70 to 80 main set. Then I played some Afrobeats and I played a bit of dancehall. Then I played my second warm up, old school UK. Do you know what I mean? So you get what I'm doing. So basically what I done was I split everything into the sections, and then I went through and I was like, okay, I've done that for opening. Actually no, I went into here, okay, so I played this for my 60 BPM main set. I could have done a bit better. I could have maybe not played Bodak Yellow after WAP. I could have played something else. I kind of just go through my set and just analyze it and just try and see how I can make it better. But yeah, that's just something I do. What I might do is do another live stream on how I analyze all my sets. Yeah, I might do that in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I've just got that for all the venues I play at and stuff like that. Then I'm just practicing a new. I'm starting to build a new dancehall crate. So yeah, this is nothing interesting here, but this is just something I'm building on. So I'm gonna try and replace my old dancehall crate with this one here. But yeah, and then here I think I'll just end on this one because there's not really the rest are just me playing around. But in here, I save all my sets. So I'll play a set and then I'll go into the Serato history and then I'll chuck it into a crate with the date and the venue. So basically this is literally what I've done. So I started with Kiss Kiss Chris Brown, I went all the way down and I ended on Down by the River. Then I'll go into here, let's say the 29th of January. I started with some remixes and I ended with Candy Cameo. In 2021 I've got some of my sets as well that I've saved. So you can see here that I've like saved a bunch of other sets as well. So I feel like DJs, I feel like you should, after every set, literally go into your history, take the set and put it into your put it into a crate called save sets. So you can either go back and analyze it, or if you're struggling at your current set and you can't think of what to play, you can jump to a previous set and you can see what direction you went and then you can play from that. But yeah, that's literally what I do after every set. I'm going to do a bunch of other videos on how I analyze my sets and how I do other things. But that was just a walkthrough of all my Serato crates. Might have been a bit boring. It might have been very informative for you guys. But I thought, you know what? A lot of DJs don't really show their crates. So I'm going to try and be a little bit different and help you guys out. But yeah, hopefully I've given you guys some ideas. Even if it was something really small, like a name of a crate to do, or like a way to organize, or even with the save set things. Hopefully that's helped you out a little bit. But if you guys have any questions, or if you want me to show you anything whilst I'm on the computer right now, if you want me to show you anything on my Serato, a record pull, anything like that, I'm open to do anything. Just let me know. I'll probably stay on for an extra like 5 minutes if no one's got any questions, and then I might lock it off. So yeah, if you have any questions, chuck them in the comments right now, or forever hold your peace, or whatever it is. So yeah, my Serato is actually bugging out though. My computer is so hot. I can't wait to get on my new computer. Oh boy. There's silence in the chat. Absolute silence. I really want to get the Q points up, but it's not working. See what's happening when I don't. To play. We're never too big to learn. Big up, bro. DJ Cruiser, thanks, bro. Like, honestly, I kind of wish I had something like this. You know what? I'm gonna change this, and I'm going to close Serato because it is stressing my computer out. Come on, Serato, close. 2C, I just closed Serato now. 1 second, let me close Serato. And hopefully my OBS will start. Okay, I think everything's back to normal now. 2C the DJ. So basically what I've done today was I walked through all my crates in Serato. Literally like my opening crates, my warm-up crates, my main set crates. I've just closed Serato now, because it was making my computer really slow. Everything seems fine now. I'm looking at my camera now and everything seems a bit smoother. Serato was taking up so much CPU and it was just killing my computer. But yeah, I was just going through my crates just to kind of help DJs get an idea on how to organize their crates. I know there's a lot of DJs that like they literally have no idea how to organize their crates. So I thought I'd just show mine to give some people an idea. Everyone's got their way of organizing. Like I might be a bit over the top, but it's what works for me. Do you know what I mean? Like every single DJ is different. Some DJs like to DJ in their all folder. They like to just type their way through their set. Me, I like to be organized by scenarios. So opening, warm up, like dancehall section, Afrobeat section. Do you know what? You know what crate I don't have? Warris, what's good, bro? Do you know what crate I don't have? Warm down. I feel like I need to improve on my warm down. I'm really bad at it. I always end up just playing like the same old school R&B tunes and then going into like Lovers Rock and then playing like some Beres Hammond last. But I feel like I could make my warm down sets a little bit better. But that's something I can improve on. But yeah, Warris, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining the stream again. Do you know what? I think I might make these streams at 10 p.m. because I feel like a lot more people are online now. Yeah, so I might. I think I'm gonna do live streams every Wednesday at 10 p.m. I always get stuck playing the old thousands R&B, Usher, yeah, etc. because you know everyone will know it. So hard to get out and play new stuff for me. Yeah, TY, I'm just like I was the same. But what you need to do is kind of like, if you feel like you're always doing that, when you're at home, go through your crates and be like, you know what, I can play. So go through all your tracks and be like, you know what, instead of playing Usher, yeah, I can play, I don't know, Finesse by Bruno Mars and Cardi B. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a little bit of prep before your set can really help you in not playing the same tracks every week. Like, I would do the same. Like, literally, what I would do is play, like, I don't know, One Dance by Drake, then I'd play Usher, yeah, then I'd play Kevin Little, Turn Me On, then I'd play Hot in Here, Nelly, then I'd play, I don't know, Bosie. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd always play the same things, but with a little bit of prep at home, you can just cancel out them tracks and then play something else. When you're at home looking through your library, you realize how much music you actually have. It's crazy. Like, when I'm DJing, I guarantee every single DJ in this chat right now has said to themselves, I'm running out of music when they're DJing. But it's not because you're running out of music. It's just because you're not seeing your whole library. You're only seeing the tracks that you know. When you look at your library when you're DJing, you're automatically just looking for tracks that you know. Do you know what I mean? But when you're at home, you're not under pressure, so you're looking for tracks that, do you know what I mean? Like, you see much more tracks. Thanks for doing this. You're a true blessing in the game. 2C, appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Warris, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm all good, bro. Like, you know, it is. I'm surviving out here. Just trying to think of ways to kind of like help other DJs, man. Like, I'm trying to think of like ideas in my head, that things that I didn't have when I was coming up. Like, I've only been DJing for like 5 years, but I've been trying to figure out all the different things that like I struggled with when I first started, and crates was one of them. Like, how do I organize my crates, or like how do other DJs organize their crates so I can get an idea? Like, I didn't want to copy other DJs. I just kind of wanted to have an idea of how to start. So yeah, the music back in the days was then, yeah, mate. Like, what do you lot think of the music these days coming out? Like, I think, well, I don't know how many of you lot are like my age. Well, anyone that's over like 25 towards 30, what's your views on the music that's being released today? Because I feel like the music that was released back in the day, like your 2000s music, was a lot better than what it is now. The music being released now, I feel like nowadays the best songs that are coming out, like your Afrobeats songs, like all these new Afrobeat songs that I'm listening to now, I'm thinking these are bangers. When you hear some of like the UK drill and the UK and the hip hop songs that are coming out, you're just like, what is this? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe I'm old fashioned, or maybe I'm too old. But yeah, I feel like the music, like I'm an old school head. I love my old school R&B and old school hip hop. So I'll always be a fan towards that music, but nothing can compare to like the Ja Rule and the Shanti era, man. Nothing can compare to it. But yeah. Oh man, there's still 20 people in the chat, man. Like, what else do you not want to know? Should we do it? Odie, what's good? See, you know what? I feel bad because I started my live stream early, and like Odie normally is in this live stream. I'm definitely gonna do these at 10 o'clock. I think I've found my time now. I still play a lot of them. Here's a tip: never play the same set over and over. It's bad when the crowd can predict your set. You can play the same songs, just switch up the order and play them. 2C. Do you know what I've done, right? So a tip for you guys as well. When you finish the set, go into your Serato history, get the set, put it into a crate, and then highlight all the tracks red. So then when you go and play your set the week after, try and avoid the red tracks. If you can do that successfully, then you'll play more tracks that you don't usually play. I see a lot of TikTok related tracks. Oh, honestly, TikTok is a interesting platform, man, and it's really, I feel like TikTok has really changed how clubbers club, if that's how you say it, because I don't know about you lot, but when I play in the clubs now, I'm playing songs for 1 minute, maybe even less than that. Like, it's because with TikTok, you see with TikTok, they only showcase the most hype part of the track. So when you go on TikTok, say for example, there's a TikTok in front of you, it's going to be like the chorus of the track. And then because that's been played so many times, that's going to become a TikTok song. And then when you go into a club, they're going to ask for that song, but they're only going to know that certain bit from the TikTok. But then when the verse comes, they haven't got a clue what's going on, so they'll stand still. So what you've got to do is play verse after verse after verse after verse, and just keep the energy up. As soon as you hit, not verse after verse, a chorus after a chorus after a chorus. As soon as you hit a verse, like, your crowd dies. And that's how I feel like everything's gone these days. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but when I'm DJing to like 18 to 24 year olds, right, I'm playing a chorus, then I'm literally jumping to the next chorus and the next chorus. Exactly, that's it. The attention span of clubbers has gone down. Like, the attention span, I can't even speak. The attention span of anyone these days is gone down because of social media. Like, things are all condensed into like a 1 minute clip, or like a 30-second clip, or like a 10-second. Do you know what I mean? And the attention span of people have gone down, and it's really affecting the clubs. You cannot play a song these days for like 2-3 minutes. It's actually impossible. Like, you'll just see the crowd die in front of you, man. Let's have a look at some of these comments. I'm not feeling too much UK music nowadays, but then again, I stick to my dancehall, reggae, soca. The UK music that's coming out now is okay. But mostly now it's all drill music, innit? It's all drill music that's being released, and it's just like, it's just random drill songs that they're not great. The hip hop is the same as well. There's a few hip hop songs that are coming out that are alright, but with me, I feel like the hip hop tracks that are coming out now are they're so trash. The good tunes that are coming out now, right, are Afrobeats. Afrobeats at the moment is one of my favorite genre. Like, Afrobeats is one of my favorite genres, man. Like, I'm discovering some new music in Afrobeat, and it's just, oh, it's so good, man, so good. New tunes tend to be quick burners. They're hot for a short time. DJ Cruiser, what song was popping? I'm trying to think of an example of a song that, okay, Way Too Sexy Drake, right? That's an example of a new tune that was popping for like a week, and now it's died. I play Way Too Sexy now, yeah, and I don't really get that much of a reaction. So hard not to do the hotline bling, crank that. TY, that's so funny, man, mate. That transition, do you know what, yeah? Even though that transition is so bait, right? It works. It works. And you know what, yeah? Like, it's like the crowd have never heard that before, in it. Like, the crowd just erupts that they listen to Hotline Bling. Then next thing you know, ever since I left the city, and everyone's like, oh, like they've never heard it before. It's crazy, man. It's so funny. Like, doing them bait transitions, like, I find them funny, man. I still do them. I do the Hotline Bling, crank that I do it. Like, don't be afraid to do it, man. If you want to do it, do it. Attention span's gone down. Mo Berry, how you doing? I don't think you've ever been have you been in a live stream before, Mo Berry? Appreciate you joining in anyway. Yeah, so basically this live stream was me going through all my crates, but we've done that now. So I'm just having a chat with everyone in the comments. Just basically, when the comments die out, I'll close the live stream. Like, it's 11:15. I might go to 11. Then I might get some sleep, because I've actually got to wake up tomorrow morning and do some other bits and pieces. But what else we got in here? I hate that. That's why I do quick mixing when the crowd asks me for them songs. Yeah, I 2C, like, my mixing, I quick mix too much. Like, I don't know if you 2C, I don't know if you've joined any of my previous live streams where I've gone through my sets. Basically, I do live streams every week where I go through my previous sets of the week, and go through, like, track by track, and you can see that I play tracks for like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and it's just like, yeah, it's not great. Cool. And we got DJ Alton, so true. How long do you usually stay between genres? Seuss. So I'll play a genre. So say, for example, I'll play Afrobeats. I'll play Afrobeats for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. The venue that I play in is really mixed. Like, there's people that like commercial music, there's people that like hip hop, R&B, dancehall, pop, cheese, Amapiano. There's such a big range of people that I can't play a genre for too long, otherwise I'll lose some of the crowd. So I need to keep everyone happy. Do you know what I mean? So I'll play Afrobeats for like 15 minutes, and then I'll play some commercially tracks to bring the crowd back. Then I'll play dancehall. But in my dancehall, I'll play the commercial dancehall to keep everyone happy, kind of thing. And then I'll go to like hip hop. I'll play hip hop for a little bit. I reckon I'll play each genre for about 15 minutes to 20 minutes to a time. But in them 15 to 20 minutes, I'm playing like 10, 12 songs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, yeah, it's like my quick mixing. I think a lot of people do sometimes get a bit annoyed at my quick mixing. But it's I can't help it. Like, I see the crowd just kind of getting bored by the time it gets to the end of the chorus. So like, I just change. Like, I used to write a DJ Pro, and I find it hard to get my crates in order. 1, 2, 3, ABC. Mo Berry, I've got a crate video on my homepage of my YouTube channel. check that out. It's all bookmarked as well, so you can see how I done my warm-up crate, my ladies crate. It's about a 27-minute video, but I guarantee you'll get a lot of value out of it. So if you don't know how to organize your crates, yeah, that should help you. I find it hard as well, as most songs are like 70-80 BPM, but they're hard, but not me. A chilled warm-up mustard era was so easy. Oh, TY, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that, man. Honestly, the mustard era, yeah. Mustard era. Oh my days. Paranoid. Is it Paranoid? Show Me. Oh my god, list some tracks for me, please. I'm trying to think on the top of my head. The mustard era, the 9800 BPM tracks. Honestly, man, I still play them today. I still play them tracks today, man. Jose Garcia, yes, Heavy Hits has Latin music. It has a lot. Let me see if I can bring my computer up. What am I on Chrome? Let me see if I can show you guys Heavy Hits real quick. But let me try and finish off. Let me load it up. Okay, so yeah, back to the mustard era. Love the mustard era. It's so sick. Only if you see a 40th balloon, you can play tunes for 2. Oh my god, 7 milli. Is it 7 milli beats? That is so true, man. Oh, see, I've opened up Chrome, right, and my computer's bugging out. 1 second. Hang on. If I go to charts. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get up Heavy Hits just to show Jose Garcia. And what's his name? Arjun. Yeah, trust me. Heavy Hits, serious record pool, man. Serious record pool. I'm just about to show you guys something. If my computer stops bugging out. But yeah, Heavy Hits is a serious record pool, man. It's actually growing as well. And it's just adding more and more tracks. Like, okay, genre, Latin. Yeah, so Heavy Hits is growing a lot, man. So if you guys want to check it out, hang on, I'll bring my code up in a second. So if you want to check out Heavy Hits, just look on the screen right now. If you look up, if you use code DJCB, you'll get the first month for $4.99. So if you're from the UK, it's roughly about £3.80. You can try it out and see what you think. But Jose, this is just the Latin charts from this week. So you can see here that it has a bunch of tracks this week that are in the charts of Latin music, and then you can also go back, like you can see the monthly charts or even the yearly charts. So I can change this to 365. Let me let that load. My computer's being really slow because of everything running again. But yeah, 2C, I'll be tuned in more. I'm loving the vibe. Bro, thank you, man. Basically, I'm just trying to bring together some DJs just to talk about some music and talk about some sets and talk about some like DJ sets and just songs that we can play in the clubs. I feel like there's not a community like that around that much. So yeah, I'm just trying to build something. So yeah, Jose, this is Heavy Hits, and yeah, if you want to check it out, like I said, the code is above there, just there. Use code DJCB when you sign up, and yeah, you're good to go. Is anyone else have any questions around heavy hits before I close it? Because once I close my internet browser, I am not opening it again. I've actually made a transition track because I do it so much. DJ skill set, mate. It's a good transition, man. It's a good transition. And actually, back to 7 milli. Hang on, what did he say? 7 mile beats. My bad. Yeah, if you see a 40th balloon, right? If you see a 40th balloon in your venue, you can play tunes for like 2 minutes because they actually don't like quick mixing. They actually want to hear the song all the way through. So if you've got like older people in your on your dance floor, yeah, play the track for 2 minutes and sit back, relax, drop the next tune, sit back, relax. You can when you're playing to older crowds, you can take your time, man. You can take your time. But yeah, whoa. Do they have intros? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Saus or Seuss? Seuss. Yeah. So if I click on the download button here, you can see that it's got dirty, intro, and then short as well. They have a lot of intros for all genres as well. So they got dancehall, hip hop, Latin, and stuff like that. And also, let me show you guys the playlist section. Whilst that's loading, we'll get on to a few more things. Actually, no, it's loaded now. So, say for example, right, you wanted a playlist of, let's go Latin. If you wanted a playlist of Latin music, I can type in Latin here. And it comes up with a bunch of Latin playlists. So you got Latin Acapella edits, best of 2021 Latin pop. So you can jump into here and then download a bunch of tracks from these playlists. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, let me know. If you do happen to sign up, encoding, consider. Right, I'm gonna have to close Chrome now. My computer is actually about to blow up. Hang on. I hope you guys haven't got any more questions because, yeah. Right, how do I close? Oh. But yeah, that's my little showcase of heavy hits. I have a video coming out around heavy hits very soon. So stay tuned for that. Oh, boy. Right, there's still 20 people in the chat. Right, let's see what other things people have said. Be tuned in. Does heavy hats have done that? DJ Warren P, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? What's this? Oh, Cha-Cha Wow. What's Cha-Cha Wow? Cha-Cha Wow G. That's a great video to mix next on Quick Mixing. There's not many out here, and they need to learn how to keep the vibes. Yeah, I might actually do it. I might actually do a video on quick mixing. I might try and figure out how I can deliver it and do it. Yeah, Jose, they are up to date. Honestly, like there's literally, I'll go on there. A track has just come out. I'll go on there and it's there. I'm just like, wow. So yeah, it's a really good record pool. I think it's up there with one of the best. I don't know if you guys mostly. I think most of the people in this chat are probably going to be part of BPM Supreme and DJ City, maybe. Yeah, I've been on all them record pools, and I feel like Heavy Hits is really good because it has everything on there. Oh, hang on, people. Hang on. What have I done? Hang on. You lot can hear me still, can't you? But you can't see me because my bloody camera's died. Right. So we're gonna have to stick with this for a bit. Yeah. So yeah. So sorry about the camera quality. My main camera has actually just died. So lock that off. So you got this. Do you know what's really bad, right? You pay so much money for these MacBooks, but the webcam looks like this. Cool. Big up everyone in the chat. Looks like they're up to date. This has been the best live I've been on in a while. Jose, honestly, man, I'm just trying to provide as much information and value to new DJs or veteran DJs now, because like I said, when I first started, I didn't have all this information, so I'm just trying to just help as many people out as possible. But yeah, Warren P, we need to link up, man. Next time you're down in the area, man, just give me a shout and we can link up. Vibing for the weekend, always, bro. What day is it today? Wednesday. Yeah, I got my hair cut tomorrow. Then we're ready for Friday and Saturday, man. The mashup, yeah. The mashup. Do you know what? Tomorrow is actually upload day, innit? So every Thursday on the mashup, they upload all their new tracks. So I'll be on there. I use the mashup so much just to find my DJ edits, man. It's a great record pool to find your DJ edits. But yeah. Oh, right. It is 3 minutes to 11. If I don't get any messages in the next 3 minutes, we're locking off. I joined your channel because the video you made about quickly adding cue points. Yeah, that video, do you know what? A lot of people request that video. I need to try and make something that, basically that video there, I feel like it's a good idea, but it's not everyone can implement it on their computer. So I need to find a way to kind of help DJs with adding their cue points. So yeah, all right. So 2 minutes, people. If no one says anything or asks any questions in 2 minutes, we're locking off for the evening and I'm going to bed. Oh. But big up 21 people in the chat, man. Honestly, like this is what I wanted. Like 21 people chatting about music and DJing and just, yeah, man. Honestly, I'm here for it. Every single Wednesday, this is it now. I'm setting this in stone. Every single Wednesday at 10 p.m, I'm gonna come on live, and I'm either gonna talk about my track list that I played the week before, how I analyze my sets. I'm gonna be showcasing record pools, anything that you guys need, or anything that you feel like you want to learn, or anything you want to know. Just let me know, because I'm happy to help you guys out, honestly. Josie, I'm planning on doing them weekly, every single Wednesday at 10 p.m. I've put it in stone. That's my time now. Like, I've figured out the best time to come online. So yeah, hopefully you guys will join me every single week. Hopefully the information I give you guys is going to be informative. Guys, add me on Instagram, add me on Twitter, and yeah, happy to connect. And if you guys need any advice, my DMs are always open. What was the mashup pool? The mashup pool was themashup.co.uk. If you just type in the mashup on Google, you can find it. 2C, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, people, I'm gonna head off to bed now. But if you have any questions or anything you want to ask me, hit me up on Instagram and I'll either reply whilst I'm about to go to bed now or reply in the morning, man. But yeah, appreciate everyone that's been locked into the live stream.